Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm looking at your best wedge builds that use the new wedges from the latest update in Scrap Mechanic. I've asked members of my Discord to submit any builds that make use of these new wedges, and I've chosen some of my favorite looking builds, and we're going to look at them in today's episode, starting with this one right here. So this is the Dairydot Racer by Dairydot. Obviously, it is a F1 themed style build and makes great use of all the different wedges for these spoilers and the wheel wells and everything. Even has some interesting suspension going on here on all the different wheels. And even when you're idle, you can see the engine. The engine has a nice rumble animation. Oh, that clock in the back of the engine I think is also one of the new pieces too. That's kind of a fun little piece there to add to the engine. But yeah, the whole body, the spoilers, everything is some stuff you could not really get in vanilla Scrap Mechanic before the wedge update, and now you're looking at it. All right, let's hop over. We have a bunch of different types of creations to look at with these wedges. All right, up next we have the Dreadnought by a creator whose name I cannot pronounce or even read for that matter. Ooh, look at this. Yeah, so this whole like body is made using the wedge versions of these space blocks, which is interesting. These legs look interesting. Oh, whoops, I don't think I was supposed to do that. I essentially just pushed them over. All right. I should have read the controls before I did this. Oh my god, it runs. Oh wow, this is actually pretty good. Oh, this is actually really nice. Okay. So does it have a first person? Oh, if that was see-through, this would actually be not too bad a first person view. All right, why do I got explosives in my arms? All right, let's push buttons and see what happens. Oh, apparently we can punch. I press number 4. I don't know what number 4. Oh, number 4 opens and closes the hands. Like that. Oops. Keep walking. Keep running. We have machine gun fire. Pew, pew, pew. Whoa. Okay, those go really far. How did you do that exactly? Oh, interesting. Wait, how did these things, what? I kind of want to watch it from this perspective. Number 8, I think? Or number 7? How does that work? All right, and then number 8 is a lean back mechanism. So I'm assuming is if you get off balance or you fall forward or something. But hold on, I gotta look at those shooting explosive shooting thing. It's using like the cable piece. Yeah, there's like on top of a piston there's like a cable thing. There's only 2 spud guns and the explosive is on top of the cable thing, it looks like, and that seems to just send it. Here, let's do number 7. Man, whoa, how did that not explode? That's awesome. You know, part of me wonders if these are glitch welded spud gun. Oh, that's why. Okay, that's why they're so powerful. We had like 8 spud guns in one spot. All right, up next, I gotta admit the title intrigued me. I haven't actually looked at it, but I'm really curious. This by Bolton is apparently the most advanced tailgate known to man. I cannot wait to see this. But we can already see just in the cab of this truck the wedges being used to shape this thing, and the tailgate itself does look like it has wedges as well. So let's see how the wedges contributed to this thing. Here we go. Okay, I wouldn't necessarily say the most advanced, maybe the most like unnecessarily complicated. But look at it. Yeah, wow. Okay, actually it looks, whoa. This actually looks way cooler in the return position than in the extension position. But yeah, this makes a lot of use of wedges. Yeah, this is way overcomplicated. This is over-engineered. Like, this is the definition of over-engineered right here. Like, you could have just had it like this, and then you just lift it up and down. All of these other moving pieces are completely unnecessary, and the only thing it really changes is, I guess it just makes it shorter. But do you need it to be shorter? I appreciate the over-engineer aspect of it, though. How unnecessarily complicated it is just for the sake of it. And it's wedge themed, so Wedge Gang improved on that too. I just gotta watch it go back one more time. It's so cool. All right, up next, we got a train thing by Prone Turnip. This is the DE2 Shunter 5U, and I think I got train tracks on this map. All right, wait, does this thing even fit these tracks? This looks like they might be built for tracks that are not mine. Yeah, I don't think this is actually technically gonna fit. But it looks like it uses that new piece that we got. Yeah, this thing right here, the crane wheel. Looks like we're using the crane wheel as the train wheels. Yeah, it rhymes. Is that a button? Oh, interesting. Glitch welding a button into a screw like that. All right, let's drop it down. Yeah, this doesn't fit. All right, but take a look at the use of the wedges already. Oh, I actually can't fit in here. This is, I'm too big for this. All right, I'll just hop in through the seat there. Imagine if that's how real life worked. If there was a chair through an opening, as long as you could see the chair, you could just teleport. All right, let's take a look at the interior here now that I'm in the area that I technically shouldn't be allowed to fit. And let's push some buttons and see what happens. We got some lights. We got some other lights. Don't know what number 4 does. Number 5 is the horn. 6 is the other horn. And 7 is the radio. And yeah, unfortunately, I can make the wheels spin, but I can't make the train go. Wait, are these? Oh, these are like the old wedges. Oh, I guess you've glitch welded most of this, so I guess you couldn't really do this with the old wedges, I don't think, where you can have them like enclosing the space around each other like that. But you can do that with the new wedges. But with the way you've glitch welded stuff, you don't have those limitations anyway. Like even like this right here with these lights overlapping. Man, there's a lot of details in here. All right, let's move on. All right, up next is the Azov 64131, no mods by Wolfie. Apparently it's from the game Snowrunner. And whoa, this thing looks smooth. Like just the design of it looks so professional. Like how did you, oh, there's definitely glitch welding in here. There's like a pipe piece going in there that's like built into, I don't know what this is. I'm gonna remove some parts. What did I even just remove? It says no mods. What is that? What is that piece? I'm so confused on like, what is this piece right here? Oh, these are the sides of the signs, I believe. Or no, I guess it's these. Is it that? Yeah, I think it's probably these. Man, I don't know how you guys do have that much patience for the glitch welding to create such detail. Like, look at all this stuff. I feel like so much effort has to go into every little square block of this. All right, but man, look at the use of the wedges on just the roof of this thing. Looks so epic. Oh, this thing's nice. Oh, there's a finger in the engine compartment with blood. Oh, that's not good. Does this have like an auto stabilizer? Because I feel like I should be tipping over, but I'm not somehow. And look at the suspension too going on. We got some buttons, some lights, got a very low horn, and we can spin the, oh, and it automatically, the roof lets you out automatically. I'll consider it. Yeah, if you look carefully, you can just see the wedges everywhere. Oh, I almost tipped it over. All right, I don't think it's gonna happen though. It must have some type of stabilizer in here. Yeah, definitely aesthetically, one of the better looking builds I've seen with the wedges. It's like, you know, it's a good build when you almost can't notice the blocks. It just looks like a solid construction. Okay, up next is the Strv 103C S tank by Super VAF. One of the most iconic Swedish main battle tanks with its wedge shape. Oh, look at the pillows. That'll definitely cushion the blows. Oh, wow, look at this. Oh, this is fascinating. Definitely a lot of wedge uses here. All right, let's hop in the driver's seat. Whoa. Oh, interesting. I have a little rocker system there on those two wheels. Wasn't expecting that. All right. Push them. What? Oh. Are you supposed to shoot that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I think I'm out of explosives. I thought I was about to blow up. Whoa. Number 3 kind of like drops the rear there. Okay. Must be for like aiming purposes. Oh my, we have like all kinds of ground clearance options. Oh, we have more explosives in there. Okay. Oh. Okay, and that folds out. Apparently we've got gunner controls as well. Oh. Okay, we got more explosives. All right, I think I've exhausted those. Now what's this though? Oh, this is just the reverse seat. All it does. You hop in that seat, you press number 1, you go backwards. Can't even turn it or anything. All right, well, what better way to use wedges than an iconic wedge tank? All right, up next, we got another train build by Joe Train Gamer. Classic train builder. The Queensland Rail New Generation Rolling Stock QR NGR train, no mod / vanilla. I feel like I'm reading an Amazon listing for a train right now. All right, I think this thing requires simple physics. I'm gonna try at once to spawn in on like the advanced physics, but the advanced physics doesn't really apply to single creations as much. So we'll see how this goes. You know what? 16 frames is 18 frames. Totally not that bad. All right. Wow. You can definitely see the wedges that came into play at the shape of the front here. I got to figure out how to get in. Probably like, there we go. All right. It's starting to lag. I'm going to put it on simple physics now. There we go. Simple 8. Did okay. Oh, look at even wedges for the seats. Oh, interesting. Getting the double texture seat by using the wedges. That's actually a really good idea, because even though you could technically just do like a block like this, now you can have dual texture where the top of it is one texture and then like the front of it's another texture. You can even paint it 2 different colors. You wouldn't be able to really do that if it was one block taking up this entire slot. Oh, you even do, you see, you're even doing that here too. So the wedges are coming into play in a different way. Rather than getting a shape, it's allowing you to paint or get different textures in different shapes, even when you're like merging with other blocks. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that view. For some reason, there's something like really, I don't know. This just looks really good. I don't know why. You know, oh, you know what it is? It's like the tracks merge seamlessly with the aisle. It's like such a seamless merge. It almost looks like I'm looking at a painting on a wall right here. All right, let's open up this door. We're actually gonna be able to drive this one. We can raise our seat. Here we go, we're moving. Number 2 is to move forward. All right, I don't know what number 3 is. Number 4 is some red lights. All right, number 7 is the horn. We got windshield wipers. I can open up all the doors manually with number 9 and close them. All right, number 9 and 0 are just the 2 different sides independently. Okay, cool. All right, now let's see if this thing can, oh, I've apparently switched into reverse. I don't know which is my reverse button. Okay, number 4 was the reverse button apparently, but I am kind of curious if this thing will be able to handle a turn. Okay, here it comes. Big moment of turn. How's it gonna handle it? Oh, look at that. Pretty smooth so far. I guess it's a good thing it doesn't let me go too fast, because I would have totally gone too fast if it let me. It's just a lot more stable. I think it's making for a great turn here. All right, that was no problem. That was our first successful turn on this map in a very long time. All right, well, I've reached my stop. Let's go ahead and hop out here. Oh, I'm just noticing the wedges used to build like this stuff down here too. All right, up next, a really cool looking car, Toyota Supra MK4, updated by Spring Jordy. Man, look at the detail in this thing. Oh, it's so small. This is such a small car. Oh man, this thing drives good too. I mean, it's a little bouncy, but I think that's just a scrap mechanic physics. All right, we got a bunch of buttons. Let's push buttons, see what happens. All right, number 1's the horn. Number 2's the lights. No connections on number 3. Number 4 is left blinker. Number 5 is right blinker. Simple as it gets. Man, this is such a small car. The wedges really help with the profile though. Look at the wheel wells as well. I feel like the front wheels are missing a wedge on top of the wheels. I feel like the combination of the new wedges with glitch welding is just like the limits. There's no limits anymore on shapes. I mean, glitch welding alone, there was already like virtually no limits. You could get all the wedges you needed with glitch welding pretty much. Not exactly though. I think yeah, this definitely opens up a lot of possibilities. Like that rear window. I'm glad wedges are finally getting the appreciation they've always deserved. All right, and you can't really have wedges like this without just someone building a Cybertruck, but not just any Cybertruck. This is the Apocalypse Cybertruck by Malhardedshot. This thing is so long and massive. Look at how big this thing is compared to me. We've got like an electric generator. We've got gas. We've converted the Cybertruck into a gas guzzler apparently. It's got 2 fuel tanks. Is there stuff in these chests? Oh yeah, weapons and ammo, of course. Gotta keep your weapons and ammo in the back. Look at these guns on top. These are ridiculous. Wait, that's as much as the door opens? Oh no, I can't actually close the door from here. Oh, this is the gunner seat. Okay. Wow, look at that. All right, let's go ahead and drive this thing around. Wheels are looking a little weird. Definitely looking a little weird. There's a lot of bearings on those wheels. I don't know if we need that many. I don't know if we should have that many bearings. It's not looking like it's healthy. So we got left and right blinkers. Always gonna have your blinkers in the apocalypse. Otherwise people aren't gonna know where you're going. All right, we got our door, which also opens up just a tiny little bit. Got our floodlights. and our high beams. This build is so ridiculous. But you know what? It is also, despite looking like it's falling apart at every turn, it is surprisingly stable. How does I handle driving over the tracks, though? You know what? Not bad. Is this on purpose? It looks kind of cool, to be honest. And it's still... Oh, and the back is... Everything's falling apart now. Oh, that wheel fixed itself. Yeah, we're totally fine. 100%. Oh, we're not fine anymore. Okay. We are definitely not fine anymore. We have initiated death roll defense. This is just apocalyptic defense mode. All right, up next we have realistic trophy truck by Chrysler. I like how I didn't even really point out any of the wedges on the Cybertruck because it is a wedge. All right, but now we get a trophy truck here. And there's some weird sounds happening in this thing. Lots of pipes routing through here for the suspension, I presume. I could definitely see a lot of use of wedges building the shape of the body here. All right, let's drive a little bit. Actually, what's number one do? Our number one is lights. All right, let's see what this thing feels like. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's a lot of suspension, which trophy trucks are famously known for. All right, I'm gonna go off a jump here so we can see what happens. Oh yeah, there it goes. Uh-oh. Well, that didn't turn out too well for us. All right, here we go. It's like a low-rider trophy truck. That back suspension is so soft. You know, do trophy truck things. Oh, I flipped myself over. Is flipping over like a, with the way that trophy truck suspension is in real life, is it super easy to flip them over if you turn too sharp? Because I feel like if you have super soft suspension where there's just this much body sway, that if you don't have like a really low center of mass, oh no. I feel like it's gonna be so easy to flip over. But I don't know, never driven a trophy truck in real life before. And it just feels like the whole bed of the trophy truck is just resting on a platform and just like not even attached to the car. Oh no. I don't think that wheel's supposed to be there. All right, then up last here, we've got the Subaru WRX rally car, no mods, by Toby Wan. Apparently it's piston powered too. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The piston power aspect of it doesn't seem to be, Oh, you know what? I gotta put smart physics back. You know what? That may have been an issue since the train. I forgot to put the physics back onto advanced. All right, this car performed fine. The Cybertruck was being a little bit weird. Let's just give, I just want to, oh, that explains why the doors didn't open. Okay. Yeah, I just want to give each of these creations a chance to show their true potential, because clearly with our simple physics on 8, that was affecting some things. Made for some good entertainment, but okay, we still broke the wheels on this thing. Like I said, it did make for some good entertainment on them, but yeah, the Cybertruck, you know, the Cybertruck worked fine either way. All right, let's actually see how this thing feels now with the suspension. Okay, now it definitely feels way better. Okay, I'm glad I caught that before it was too late. Oh yeah, so much better. Okay, all right, that was my bad. My bad. All right, now let's go off this jump and see how it feels. Oh, yes. Yes. This is how a trophy truck is supposed to feel now. This is so much more pleasant to drive now. And actually, you know what? I am going to give that other car a chance, because this one was being super bouncy on the ground when I was driving. And yeah, now it's just perfectly fine. Actually, ooh, and it drifts. It drifts. Okay, everything's so much better on the intended physics. Who would have thought? All right, now let's spawn this thing in. Okay. I mean, things are still vibrating. All right, man, look at this. Oh, this thing looks great. The hood right there looks so good. The air intake. Well, it's quiet. Oh yeah, this thing kind of, it drifts as well. All right, we got horn, we got headlights, and we got radio. All right, let's just go full speed up the train track, see how it handles it. Oh no. How the wheels just instantly teleported through the hood. Yeah, the train tracks are such a great test for just seeing if random stuff will happen. All right, but man, this is thing for a piston powered car. This thing is so fast. I kind of feel like you should have put an engine in here just for the sound, because it's kind of, it kind of doesn't feel right without an engine. Like, what is it? Is engine number 3 that sounds the most car-like? There we go. This feels a little bit more immersive. But yeah, so just some fantastic uses of the wedges all around, especially on the air intakes on this thing. I really feel like I want to take this thing off a real jump though. It just feels like it deserves a jump. All right, here's something. Look at this. Do a drift, line ourselves up, and then jump. Oh, we just barely made that. All right, I doubt it's gonna be able to do this. I might regret this, but let's hope we're going fast enough. It's been a long time since I've tried this part of the course, or the map. Oh no. Something went terribly wrong in the, what's happening? Okay. Well, that did not work out at all. All right, well, on that note, which one of these creations did you think made the best use of the wedges? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy some more you can find right here on the end screen. Hope you guys are enjoying your holidays, and it's gonna be next year soon, so probably see you next year at some point. And also the days coming up. I don't know when this video is releasing. It might be next year already, who knows? Anyway, bye.